So if the crime is the same, should the punishment be different? We've been getting so many viewers writing in and asking us why that should be. Others saying it's the Supreme Court putting the cause of feminism back 100 years. And others point to the fact that often are women acting for powerful men? Are they being made scapegoats? Yes, there should be leniency, especially if a child is involved. So a heated debate. And joining me on that tonight, breaking her silence on this, is actress Khushbu, who's also now in the DMK and a friend of Kanimoi, and also joining me in studio, two very bright legal minds but on opposing sides on this, Kamini Jaiswal, Supreme Court advocate, and also Mr. KTS Tulsi, also a Supreme Court advocate. Khushbu, to begin with you, if the crime is the same, why should there be different punishments? Why should leniency be shown on the grounds of Kanimoi being a woman?
It's still in the court, but let them at least say that she is guilty of it. She has just been charged of it. She's been framed. They have not said that she is guilty. CBI is doing its work, and today Supreme Court rejecting the bail of Kanimoi and another good friend of mine, Mr. Sharad Kumar. It's very disheartening. Because the debate goes beyond whether especially Kani should be given a bail being a woman. It's basically about people who are just convicted, how long they're going to be behind the bars without actually saying that they are the culprit. So that is where, for me, it goes beyond being a woman. The charges are quite more far.
Again, I don't want to comment on matters just sub judice, but going beyond it being a woman, there is a point that there is a young child involved. We heard Kanimoi's lawyer make the point that even if closed circuit cameras have to monitor Kanimoi at home, why deprive a son of a mother's presence? Do you think that argument stands?
See, what the argument was there is not about being a mother, but being a woman. What a woman goes through when she has a 12-year-old kid back home. I'm a mother myself. We have millions of people who are watching the show who are a mother themselves. So it goes beyond a woman being a mother. But yes, we still have, though the bail plea has been rejected, we still have a provision of 437, and that is where they had filed the paper saying that there is a provision where it says in a law that under section 437, some leniency can be shown for being a woman.
Kamini Jaiswal, come in on that, because you've opposed the woman argument quite strongly. As I said, it's not about the specific merits of the case, because they're nowhere near conviction yet. But
I know.
Yes.
Why are we talking of punishment? At the moment, she's not undergoing punishment. And fortunately, the punishment will be the same. Whatever the offense, the punishment for all will be the same. But here we are talking of an under-trial prisoner. She's claiming that because she's a woman, agreed. 437 provides that normally if it is a woman, an infirm person, a sick person, some leniency should be granted. But let us not just go on that, because look at the offense. Look at, and people in high places, corruption has, eaten into the fabric of society. The way corruption is taking place every day, you hear of scams, corruptions in such high places. The more highly placed a person, the more strict the court should be while granting leniency.
But Khushbu, react to that, because another view is, of course, why target a person because of who he or she is? If a person is corrupt, whether it's a junior official or a senior politician's daughter or a senior politician, why should there be different rules? What would you say? Khushbu, I asked, Kamini Jaiswal just said that the court should be even tougher when a powerful person is involved. What's your view on that?
I don't understand what difference it makes if she belongs to a party. She is a woman, she is a citizen of this country, she is a learnt woman, she is a well-educated woman. With all due respect to the Supreme Court's judgment, I think we could still think about it and given her a little leniency, because like a person in your studio just said, that the punishment is going to be different. If punishment is going to be different, then what is this? Of course, there are scams, there are corruptions. There are corruption charges. There are a lot of scams which is happening in our country. But at the same time, we still have to look into it that they have not been convicted of the charges that have been put against them. So if this is not punishment, then what is a punishment? Today, Supreme Court denies the bail. She can apply for another in a lower court for bail plea, but again, that's going to be only after the charges are been framed, which we know it's going to take probably another 2 or 3 months.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.